Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Went to Menards today. I had to go get some rain chain and a new handrail, well, another handrail for the bathtub. And on the way home, I stopped and there was a garage sale. And this young man was selling some of his toys off. And this Tonka Turbo Diesel is a really cool truck. My grandson, who loves excavators and heavy equipment, this is going to work really well because he can put about 2 dippers full of dirt in the back of this thing with his big excavator, and he should have a lot of fun with it. And to kind of round out the day, I stopped at Tractor Supply, and they had some more steel racks. These are real lightweight angle, but lightweight angle comes in handy sometimes. You can make all kinds of bracketry and little widgets out of it. And of course, it's, as usual, it's free. Then I managed to score something. I saw another garage sale. So I stopped, and the lady there had a whole pile of this kind of stuff. And she said it's all free. It belonged to a friend of the family and they just want to have it gone and useful to other people. So I, of course, said free, that's a good price. And I picked up this thing, which is scary as the dickens for some people, but I've used these many times. There also was this really nice wrench. SPC company. It says Billings. Bemis and Cal. 15-inch, number 90. That is a very nice pipe wrench. This is something Scout Crafter would make a beautiful thing out of. I probably will just clean it up and use it. Can always have a monkey wrench. And there, in a box, was this. I have one of these downstairs. It's a cheap, inexpensive driver. And it's got a ratchet on it. Kind of a Yankee screwdriver ratchet. It is an inexpensive driver. This is a plastic piece here. Well, actually I think it's zinc, because the one on mine broke. And it's showing a crack in it like zinc. So you really can't put a whole lot of torque on it. But instead of trying to fix the old one, now I have a replacement so the old one can go off to the land of broken tools. Of course, auger bits are always welcome at Old Sneelock's Workshop. These are rather nice. Still got the spur on them. The threads on the pilot screw aren't chewed up. Can never have too many hose gaskets. And little reel of thread seal tape. And this is a big auger bit, nice long one, 1/2 inch diameter, but nice long one. And a original crescent wrench, 10-inch. These are really good wrenches. This one needs to be cleaned up, but it's going to be wonderful. The thermometer says it's 80 degrees out, which is probably pretty close. Now this is not a classic auger bit. This is an inexpensive, probably a Chinese knockoff, because it's Craftsman. It says Craftsman, but it's probably the newer version, more like Craftsman. and a tiny little monkey wrench. Tremo. It's not bent. Well, it's got a little bend to the jaw, but not bad. Usually little ones like this, the handle gets twisted because somebody puts a extension on it thinking that they can, yeah, I can tighten that 1-inch pipe. But I love these little guys. And here is a jackknife that looks to have had at one time maybe a spoon and a fork, although it might have just been a spoon. These are the kind of thing that you can fix up and make work again. It's a lot of work, and this one isn't worth it, but you know, sometime in the winter when you got nothing else to do and you're sitting in the shop, you just pull it out and see if you can fix it. Now these are kind of rare to be in usable condition. Can't read the name on it, but it looks to be in good shape. We'll clean it up. It's sharp. It's probably never been used. And this thing is a planer. It's used to put in a drill press or some device like that and flatten out a board. Don't know what this is? A little steel ball with a hole in it. .15/16 spade bit. All in all, this is a great haul because this cost me absolutely nothing. The lady was happy to have it gone. She said it used to belong to a friend of the family who passed, and they just wanted to get it out of the garage. And I was more than happy to do it. Now I'm talking about setting up a kit of tools, you know, a starter set. I made a starter set for my son and my grandsons. And then my dental hygienist was talking about needing some tools, and I said, what do you need? So I loaded up a box, and she got a router and a drill motor and a sander and a jigsaw. Had to stop and think for a minute what all was in the box. She's very happy, sent me a nice card thanking me. I'm thinking that might be a nice way to get rid of some of the tools that I'm going through. Lydia suggested putting it on Marketplace for a reasonable price, and I think a reasonable price is going to be pretty low. So, in any case, this is going to be the first box that I load up with tools because it's a nice sized box. I can put a few tools in there, and offered it as a kit for the modern homemaker, or as Wrangler Star calls them, Pro Hose. Not a good name, but that's what he does. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching. This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union, without the express written permission of the parents or legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.